Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today I want to talk about some TV shows that I've been really obsessed with lately. As you can see, my life as unemployed is going splendidly. Someone please hire me. I have way too much time on my hands and watch like every show that exists twice. But yeah, these are some of the shows that I've been the most obsessed with in my unemployed state. The first show that I wanted to talk about is a show that just completely took over my life. It is called The Magicians, and a friend of mine from work, past work, I'm still unemployed, hello, actually recommended it to me, and I believe he was at like season 1 when he recommended it to me, and when I came back into work 2 days later, I had finished everything. I was done with season 3, which means I overtook him with 2 seasons. But yeah, The Magicians is an American drama fantasy series about a young man named Quentin Coldwater, who is this depressed hobby magician who falls into this world based off his favorite childhood books. Quentin gets accepted to this magic school called Brakebills University, which is basically like Harry Potter university version. After he's accepted into Brakebills, he meets this group of fellow magicians and you sort of follow their story. What I also love is that they follow the story of a girl named Julia who goes into the Brakebills University for like the tryouts and she doesn't get accepted. So you follow her story as she goes into this unconventional way of teaching herself magic. She joins this underground magic society, and it's a really interesting story seeing the difference between the people who are like being taught magic in the traditional way and the untraditional way. And no matter which way, everything just sucks. The show constantly changes and grows with every episode, and it just gets better and better. Every character in this show is just so flawed, which is really refreshing. It just feels real, you know, even though it is set in this sort of crazy fantasy world. Oh, and there's a musical episode, and it's so good.
Every single one of us has to sing. God, I hate you.
Honestly, this show has just become one of my all-time favorites, and I can't recommend it enough, so go watch The Magicians. The next show that I wanted to talk about is BBC's In the Flesh, written by Dominic Mitchell. This is a show that I've loved for so many years now, and I can't remember if I've spoken about it before, but here we go again. I've just rewatched it for like the millionth time, and I've just fallen in love all over again. If you're a fan of like the zombie genre or the post-apocalyptic genre, this is the show for you. The show takes place after an event called the Rising, which is basically the zombie apocalypse. However, they have found a cure for the zombie illness, and it's about the undead being placed back into society and the troubles they face. Now, people are not over the zombie apocalypse, obviously, and the reanimated zombies, or partially deceased as they're called, still look like they did when they were zombies. PDS sufferers, which stands for partially deceased syndrome sufferers, are equipped with colored contact lenses and makeup to cover their zombiness. They also need these daily injections to keep them from turning back to their rabid zombie state. Our story follows Kieran Walker, a young man who committed suicide after his romantic interest slash best friend was killed in Afghanistan. And obviously he killed in a zombie state, and he now suffers from severe PTSD from the faint memories that he has. And it's a really complicated state that he's in, because obviously he has to come back and live with a family who recently lost him, as well as hiding from the society that now doesn't want him around. He has to hide and cover up who he is. The one negative thing about this show is that it's unfortunately really short. It got cancelled only after 2 seasons, and altogether there's only 9 episodes, which is so unfair because this show deserved so much more. And even though like you get 2 seasons, it kind of ends on a little bit of a cliffhanger, so that's a bit sad, but it's still worth the watch. As I said, I've rewatched it so many times and doesn't feel like a waste of time. Okay, so the last show that I wanted to talk about is The End of the Effing World. Not gonna lie, I watched this whole show in one sitting and I didn't know what to do with real life when I came out. The End of the Effing World is a British dark comedy show about a boy named James who believes he is a psychopath. He really enjoys killing animals, and now he really wants to step it up and kill a human. You know, like every normal 17-year-old. And that's where Alyssa comes in. She is a rebellious and very bitter classmates of James, who just wants to get away and the two sort of embark on this cross-country road trip together where James wants to kill her, she just wants to get away. It's really weird. It's a refreshing and fun tale about these two outsiders desperately trying to find themselves. It is just such an odd, violent, and funny show about two main characters that you should hate, but you just love them. You just want them to be happy. Now there are 8 20-minute long episodes, you know, just about love, finding yourself, fitting in, and it's a show that will make you laugh, scream, cry, everything. Oh, just watch it, it's so good. But yeah, that was just 3 shows that I have been really loving lately, and that I want you to watch. If you have watched them, let me know in the comments. If you have any other recommendations. As I said, unemployed, got all the time in the world to watch the shows right now. But yeah, let me know in the comments below, and I will see you guys again very soon. Bye!